economics is indispensable in society and human life, because we don't have to call it economics. It's our daily life and lifestyle is inherent. It's governed by the basic laws and self-evident truths of economics: how we behave, what we buy, what we consume, how much money we make. We all exist within a certain kind of market arrangement, and to that extent, economics certainly is necessary, even indispensable in human life and society. Now, beyond the basics, economics does have a role in society because it necessarily regulates and plays a role in allocating, distributing limited resources. And the allocation and distributions have to work within a system of governance, of authority, of hierarchy, of political authority, and therefore it opens up society to a whole different realm. Economics part of it, politics is another part of it, and then of course we can get into the political economy and all of that. I would say that economics, and when we say economics, there is a bit of a inherent bias in looking at economics in liberalism, in liberal terms, free market economics. When we say economics, we're not looking at central planning like the communist system. Economics is market-driven, market-based, and kind of a liberal market economy. Now, within that liberal market economy approach, assumptions, I would say that economics has not gone as far as it should in terms of addressing equality, quality of life. There's been a growing inequality in many parts of societies, within societies and across societies. And this, if I may say, is the Achilles heel, is the weakest link, the biggest weakness of the whole discipline of economics, because it has ended up with capital accumulation in the hands of the few, wealth being had by fewer and fewer hands, and it becomes self-perpetuating because the richer upper echelons, they tend to perpetuate and promote their own wealth at the expense of the lower strata of society. And this gap, this disparity, inequality has underpinned, has stirred up a lot of anger, resentment in all societies, within societies and across societies. And hence we've had reactions to it, reactions to like anti-globalization, populism, the far right, in many societies that we would think otherwise as liberal and market-driven. Many places in Europe, even the UK, the Netherlands, Rome, Hungary, you go around the EU, there are many places with the populist reactions to market-based free market economies and globalization. In the US, we had Donald Trump, of course, who turned against globalization, liberalism. He was very kind of anti-market in many ways. He raised tariffs and basically engaged in a non-military war against China. And then you have other countries in Latin America, certainly Asia, where I'm based in Southeast Asia. The vulnerability to the populist uprising is very strong because there's yawning inequalities across Southeast Asia. And these yawning inequalities lead to eventually to political problems and social dilemmas. So economics as a kind of a approach to organizing society and meaningfulness to human life has its limitations. It has to be heavily qualified, in terms of looking at welfare, looking at fairness and justice.